I get it. Print on demand is hard and you feel like quitting. I know when you're just starting out, you're putting in so much effort and it's so discouraging when you feel like you're not getting any results. But I believe the reason that people are calling it quits too soon is because they're starting out with these mistakes. I believe if you stop making these mistakes, you'll be more encouraged to see your print on demand business grow and actually start getting those results that you're after. I'm Hannah, and on this channel, I share about making passive income, building wealth, and scaling your print on demand business. If that's something you're interested in, I would love it if you would subscribe down below for new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. Let's get into those mistakes right now. I believe one of the first mistakes that new print on demand sellers are making is they are not putting their reason for doing this before the results that they want to see. This business is hard work, so I think the first thing you need to do if you haven't already is find out, why do you want to do this? Are you looking to replace your current job and make a full-time income? Or are you just looking to make a little bit of extra money on the side to pay for something like a vacation? Both of those are completely legitimate options and they can both be achieved through print on demand, but you really need to figure out which one of those you want to be focusing on to be able to tailor your strategy. I see so many new print on demand sellers feeling so discouraged because they're seeing these other people who are making thousands of dollars every single month and they're not, but they're failing to realize that those people are literally treating this like a full-time job, working 8 to 10 hours a day on their business. Everyone starts from somewhere, but I don't think that you can set the expectation to make full-time income from this business and just work a few hours a week on it. If you treat this like just an afterthought or a hobby, I think you're only ever going to make hobby money from it, which there is nothing wrong with. But if you really want to take this business seriously, there are some different strategies that you want to implement. I have tons of videos on my channel talking about the strategies I would use if I was starting a new print on demand business today, so make sure you're checking some of those out. The next mistake that I see so many new sellers making that is leading to them quitting too soon is overthinking without implementing any action. It's so easy to get caught up in how many different strategies there are to do print on demand, what the perfect Etsy listing strategy is, how to write the perfect descriptions, what's the best print on demand partner to go with. But sometimes we just think about these things without ever taking the action and doing the first step, which is to upload your first products. If that's you right now and you're just waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect niche, I want to encourage you to just go ahead and get some listings up. I've been doing this business for over 2 years, but when I first got started, I was so disappointed that I hadn't started this sooner. There's no time like today to just go ahead and do what you've been thinking about doing. Don't overthink this, just do the first step of getting some products up and you'll learn as you go. While there are so many big choices and great things to consider, the bulk of the success I've seen with people is when they just get started, they upload like crazy to a variety of niches, and then they refine their strategy a little bit down the road. The next huge mistake that I see new print on demand sellers making that is leading to burnout really fast is not investing in tools sooner. When you're just getting started and you're not making hardly any money, it's so tempting to want to try and do everything yourself. But there are so many tools specifically created for print on demand sellers that are made to make your life easier and for you to actually end up making more money. I have all my favorite and paid tools linked down in the description below, but if I had to just pick one that you were going to choose to get as a new print on demand seller, it would have to be a Canva Pro membership. Canva Pro just lets you use so many graphics and they have so many tools available to you that's really going to make your designing process so much faster. So you are going to be able to get so many more designs uploaded every single day. Once I started paying for some of these print on demand subscriptions and services, I really saw my profits start to take off. And I wish that I had been using some of these from the beginning because it would have helped me been able to really get some momentum in this business really early on and start making a lot more money earlier. The next mistake that I see new print on demand sellers that is leading them to quit too soon is not diversifying their income streams. While some people do make all of their money on a singular platform like Etsy or Merch by Amazon, we're seeing more and more that people are creating full-time jobs with full-time incomes from diversifying the different places that they are selling products and making money. While Amazon is definitely the place where I sell the most print-on-demand products, I also have listings on Etsy, Redbubble, TeePublic, Kindle Direct Publishing, and a few more sites. Maybe you feel like quitting because you're not getting the results or the profits you're really looking for. Consider trying to diversify the places that you are selling your print-on-demand products. I know a few $100s a month doesn't seem like anything, and it's certainly not a full-time income, but imagine the power of having 5, 6, or 7 different sites that were paying you just a few $100s a month. That could replace a full-time income. If any of this content has been helpful to you so far, I would love it if you would hit the like button. It really helps out my channel. The next reason I see print-on-demand sellers quitting too soon is because they are not staying a student of print-on-demand. Amazon, Redbubble, Etsy, and so many other print-on-demand platforms are constantly evolving and changing, and what worked one year might not work the next year. Not to mention, new trends and niches are always popping up and changing. In this business, you cannot expect to learn a bunch of things up front and then just be able to coast on that knowledge for the rest of your business's lifetime. I see so many print-on-demand sellers getting really discouraged because they had an amazing strategy that maybe was making them tons of sales last year, and then all of a sudden this year it just stopped working and their sales suddenly dropped off. This is an ever-evolving business, so you need to be updating what you are doing in your business to be able to keep up with what customers and platforms are wanting from you. There are so many amazing YouTube channels right here that have so many tips for almost any print-on-demand platform you could want to target. I myself have tons of videos, all with the focus of helping you know what's working right now in print-on-demand and what strategies you maybe should be leaving behind. I myself am constantly watching videos trying to learn new strategies for what's working. Right now, I'm trying to up my Etsy game, and I've been loving all the videos from Heather's studio. So if you're trying to learn more about Etsy, I would definitely check out her channel. I'll have it linked below. If you're feeling like quitting because what you've been doing just isn't working anymore, try to find some new inspiration. There is tons here on YouTube for you to take from. The next huge mistake I see new print-on-demand sellers making is actually just quitting too soon. I've heard it said before that oftentimes we overestimate what we're able to achieve in one day, but we really underestimate what we're able to achieve in a year or even 5 years. Print-on-demand and passive income in general is all about the little choices that you make today compounding to have massive effects in the future when you add up all those little choices, all those products uploaded in the end of the year. While you might have been at this for a little bit of time and have started to feel really discouraged that you're not seeing those results that you want, I want you to keep imagining what those results will be like in a year or two. While uploading 5 designs a day for even just a couple of weeks is not going to seem like you have many products and many opportunities to make money. But if you just upload 5 original, well-researched designs every single day for a year, at the end of the year, you're going to have 1,825 original designs on your Etsy store, in your Merch by Amazon account, on your Redbubble store. If you just stuck with that same strategy for 5 years, you would have well over 9,000 original products that you created. It can be so hard to make the choice to work on your business today when you're not really making the money or seeing the results that you want, but do not quit, because if you just keep at it with enough time, you will find success. But if you're struggling to feel motivated and don't even know what to make for those 5 designs a day, I want you to watch this next video where I'm going to break down 8 niches that are literally worth millions of dollars that will definitely give you some inspiration and some direction to keep going with this business and not quit. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.